Hey, what's up there crew? Matt Vassallo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com. In this full tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to take a basic tumbler like this here. Strata tumbler, link in the description below on where to get them. And turn this basic tumbler into something like this right here. Full rhinestones and glitter heat transfer vinyl. Pretty awesome, right? Using a vinyl cutter and a heat press. Stick around to see how. So the magic material I'm going to be using to be able to make this is our HTV Anything material. So this is our Color Spark HTV Anything. It's our newest material, exclusive to TRW, and it allows you to press your heat transfer vinyl for t-shirts onto the HTV Anything, then press your rhinestones on top of the glitter heat transfer vinyl to make an awesome cup like I showed you right there. And it doesn't have to just be a tumbler. It can be for computer laptops. It can be for all types of things. So I'm going to bring you through the full tutorial. I'm going to show you as far as where you can get the template for those cups right there. We have templates for the Starbucks cups, for regular cups that you can get on Amazon, Walmart, Target. We got you hooked up. We got everything you need. So first thing I want to show you is all the supplies you will need to finish and create this project. So your key material for this project is the HTV Anything. Then we're going to use our black silver glitter heat transfer vinyl, the Magic Flock template material. This is our hot fix tape, our black diamond cut SS10 rhinestones. Then we have our monster brush here, scissors, pick tool, the crystal katana in case we need to move any stones, and then our black or gray strata cup here. Now, this is the actual cup holder, and I have a full tutorial video on YouTube on how to build this cup holder as well, and I'll link it in the description below too. The vinyl cutter we'll be using is the Graphtec CE6040. It's the 15-inch desktop version of the Graphtec cutter, and we have the 24-inch available on the website as well. And then the heat press is going to be the 16x20 Max Press. We use the Cricut in videos as well, but we're going to be using the Max Press here today. Alright, so now that we know all the supplies we're going to need, now I'm going to bring you over to the software. And the cool thing about this is I'm going to use the Graphtec. I'm going to use the nice 16x20 Max Heat Press, but you don't need that. You could use the Cricut Easy Press. You can use a Silhouette Cameo. You can use a Cricut Maker. You can use the Cricut Explorer Air 2. So we've created specific files that you can bring easily into Design Space and Silhouette Studio to make it simple for you to take the thinking out of it and just let that thing cut and do its work. So let's head over to the software. We're going to be using CorelDRAW and the TRW Design Wizard, but I'm going to bring in just the regular file that you guys would bring in with your Cricut or Cameo as well, just in case you have one of the craft cutters, to show you how the file's set up as well. So let's head over to the software, show you how to get this done. Okay, so we're over at the website now, the RhinestoneWorld.com, and what's cool about watching this tutorial right here is in the description below here on YouTube, you're going to see a special coupon code for 60% off this actual template wrap for the Strata cup. So what you're going to do to find this on the site is just go up to the search bar and just type in Strata. And you'll see this is the template that pulls up. So even though it's showing at $20 right now, when you go to checkout, enter the coupon code in the description below, you will get this actual template wrap for only $8. Pretty awesome, right? So let's show you how you bring these files in. So after you purchase it, you go to your order history and you're going to download it. Once you download it, and you can actually open up the crafter version. So it's the TRW Strata full rhinestone craft cuts. And you'll see there's 6 different cuts. 1 of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we make it super easy, especially for all of you Design Space users, because as you know, when you bring in an SVG file in Design Space, it resizes it. So let me show you within CorelDRAW how this is going to work. If I brought in cut 1 of 6, and just dropped it in here. What you're going to see here, and this is what you'll see in Design Space, Strata 22 ounce full rhinestone and glitter HTV, cut 1 of 6 base template. Cut the full yellow square at 12.163 inches by 8.346 inches. So what you'll have to do in Design Space is ungroup it, get rid of the text, but before you do, just take this yellow box and make sure it is sized to these dimensions. What that does is it guarantees that you're going to get the perfect cut size that you need and the perfect size circles for the rhinestones. To show you what it's going to be like after that, you go into your next cut, it tells you all the dimensions. You go into your third cut, it tells you all of the dimensions. So we walk you through it, all of your dimensions, and no matter what, even if you're using the Graph Tech, you can use these cuts, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you within CorelDRAW and the TRW Design Wizard how you could do it if you didn't use the craft cuts. But just be assured, all of you Cameo users, Cricut users, anybody that can just bring in an SVG file, you guys are good to go the way we laid this out for you. Now, you're also going to get a CDR version, which is a CorelDRAW version, and this is what that would look like. So for this, what I may want to do is I'm going to bring this part of the lid over to here. Check out what my space is. I'm at 14.4 inches wide. So I need to find out with my cutter if I'm going to be able to do this. Now, this is my heat transfer vinyl part of the design. I need to actually mirror this. Now, what's cool, the craft versions, when you bring in the craft version, I'm going to show you one of the craft cuts here. You can see it is already mirrored. So you don't have to mirror it when you're using the craft version. We did all the work for you. Make it as simple as possible, right? So I'm going to need to mirror this one. So in the wizard, I go to templates, I hit vinyl overcut, and I'm going to right click it, and it automatically mirrored that for me. Now I'm not going to need my weed box around it. I'm at 14.4 inches. I got a 15-inch Graph Tech over here, so I'm going to go ahead and get this design cut, and we're going to cut it on our black silver Caesar glitter heat transfer vinyl. I think it's going to look amazing with these black diamond cut rhinestones. So I'm going to go to launch, cut plot CM4, cutting master is now open. Now I'm going to use a force of 20. I'm going to use a speed of 40 and a quality of 1. And I'm using a 45-degree blade on my Graph Tech cutter. So let's go get the cut set up, and then we will go ahead and cut this design. Black silver glitter. One of my favorite glitter colors that a lot of people don't really know about. Looks pretty awesome. I love it. Even on t-shirts, on white and black t-shirts, it shows up really good. Now for the rhinestone templates, I'm going to cut these separately. So I'm going to highlight this part of my design here. I like to use the vinyl overcut. So I hit vinyl overcut. It's going to bring this in. There's my template. I can go ahead and highlight this, launch, and cut plot CM4. And it's going to send it to our Graph Tech again and bring us to our settings. Alright, so now it's pulled up in our Graph Tech here. I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to do a force of 24 on this, speed of 60, and quality or acceleration of 3, just so it cuts quick. And then we're going to hit send. And then I'm obviously just going to repeat these steps with the other cuts for the Magic Flock template material. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to brush in the over 3,000 black diamond cut rhinestones into this template here. So I'm just going to drop the template onto my table here. Template down. Use a good amount of stones, it always helps. Template down, I got my black diamond stones. I'm going to use a good amount of stones just to make it easier to brush them in. The more stones, the better. And let's go ahead and grab our brush. And when you're brushing these in, you kind of don't really want to pay too much attention to if they're going in. You just want to start on one side, work your way towards the other side, and just kind of go in big circles. Come over to this side, and when you want them to come out, the excess ones on top just go in a straight line. And there we go. That quickly, I just brushed in over 3,000 diamond cut black diamond rhinestones. Alright, so now that we got that, we're just going to grab our hot fix tape here. I'm going to hold it like a U, drop it down right on top. And then we're just going to go over it with our hand to make sure that all of the stones are touching this hot fix tape. So when we pull them up, all of the stones come up with it. Feel pretty good there. Let's pull this up. And every single stone just came up perfectly. And then I will drop this back on top of it just to store it until we're ready to press. And we are now ready to press this to our HTV Anything material and get this cup made. Now again, the magic material I'm using is the HTV Anything. This is a TRW exclusive material as well. And we actually manufactured this material to be a little bit less expensive than the Bling Anything, which is pretty awesome to save you guys money, which increases your margins, but allows you to do heat transfer vinyl onto it to make some awesome, whether it's glitter and rhinestones, just glitter. You can even press Easy Weed to the HTV Anything. Pretty amazing. Alright, so there's two sides to the HTV Anything. You got a shiny side, you got a dull side. We are going to press to the shiny side, and I'm going to sandwich it between our protective cover sheets. So I'm going to try and press all of this at the exact same time. So I have my black silver glitter here. I'm going to see if I can't fit maybe this at an angle here, which allow me to put this at an angle here, and then that part on the bottom there. And we're good to go. Put another sheet over top of here. Now I'm going to be at about 315 degrees. And we are only going to press this off the start with the glitter for about 6 seconds. Once we have that, let's go ahead and pull up this edge here. Let's pull my bottom side here and the lid here. So anything that curls on the side there, don't worry about that because you're trimming all of that off anyways, okay? The cool thing about the HTV Anything material is it's got a better adhesive on the back of it, even than the Bling Anything, which will stick to the cups better, and it's a little bit thinner material as well to fit better and form better around the cups for a project like this. So for our rhinestone design, what we want to do is we don't want the hot fix tape really going outside of the HTV Anything. So you can see I'm going to kind of trim it up a little bit along the sides. And the reason why you like to do this is it will try to stick on the outside part and try to pull up some of the HTV Anything, which can just make it a little bit more of a hassle. So let's go ahead and take this back. And I'm going to drop this template right on top here. And what you'll notice is these rhinestones and this template is just going to form perfectly on top of the glitter here. And I'm feeling comfortable with that right there. That looks amazing. So, I'm going to come back here, cover sheet again. Now again, I'm around 315 to 325 degrees. With the stones, I'm going to go for about 10 seconds here. Just be careful lifting it up. And then what I like to do, you can just use a shirt or something, just kind of rub over the top of it with a blank shirt or even the shirt you're wearing. Pull from the bottom here. As I pull this up, oh, this is looking amazing. That's good to go. I could reuse this hot fix tape, so I'm going to set that over there. And check out how awesome this is looking already. Now, I like to do a little insurance press. My insurance press is turn it upside down, hit it for 5 more seconds. And now this part of our template is done. So I'm going to set this over here, and now we're going to do our last 2 pieces. So let's grab my rhinestones for the lid here. Again, I'm going to trim around it a little bit. The template has them all sized right, so I can just drop this right on top. That looks perfect. And I will probably just do both of these at the same time to save a little time. And press this up, and again about 10 seconds for 325 degrees. Peel that off. That looks amazing. Flip it upside down. And same thing for my edge here. And this is our 5-second insurance press. All right, we're good to go. Let's go get this on a cup. All right, so we got all of our templates made, all of the stones and the glitter heat transfer vinyl. So now all I'm going to do is just grab a pair of scissors, and I'm going to literally trim it right to the edge. Because this template is made to fit those cups perfectly. Now a little trick I like to use for the inside of the lid, just grab an X-Acto knife. I got a little foam board there. It can cut into the foam board and then just kind of rotate this around. And then the X-Acto knife will cut it perfect. And you get that? Okay, so for the application side, there's a couple different tricks and it's not difficult at all. So I'm going to do the lid first. And I like to do just a light but wet application. So what I mean by that is, remember the HTV Anything is what has the adhesive on the back. So that's what turned this entire thing into now a sticker, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray the lid there. Bring this over. Line up my circle, but now since I did a little bit of a wet application, I can move it a little bit so I'm not really committed to it, just to make sure everything lines up perfectly. Once it does, then you can push it down and kind of fully commit to it. And we're good to go. Now for the ring part or the outside of the lid, I don't do a wet application because I want it to adhere good right away. So I'm just going to pull off the backing of the HTV Anything. And a little trick that I use for this is I will basically just put it here on the side. I'll get it started. And then I keep my left index finger and thumb and just kind of keep moving it, working it around, and it kind of forms it right into place. And then I follow with my right thumb, and that's where I'm actually applying the pressure to kind of push it down. And that's what allows it to kind of go on basically perfectly straight. Now I did make an adjustment with this template as well to make it even easier for you guys, because on some of the Starbucks cup templates you guys were coming up a little bit short on this edge. I actually made this one a little bit long. Okay, so what you'll do is if you're one rhinestone too long, just cut that off, push that down, and there we go. So our lid is now done. And what I love about this cup already looks sweet even if you just did a rhinestone lid, doesn't it? How awesome does that look? But let's take this baby to the next level and do a full wrap. So, grab my little cup holder here. Again, I have a YouTube video showing you how to create something like this for under $6. Probably once you get the supplies from Home Depot or Lowe's, takes maybe 10 minutes to make it. All right, so check out that on the YouTube channel as well. I will put a link in the description below to check out that video. But let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped. So what I like to do, grab my template here, and let's go ahead and flip it upside down, and I'm going to release the carrier sheet for the entire thing. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this with a pair of scissors here and just leave a little opening, basically right in the middle. Then I'm going to come back and throw these back on. The reason why is I don't want to commit to it too much, okay? So, bring my cup back here. Good to go. I'm going to spray around my cup a little bit, not a ton. And let's go ahead and apply this thing. So, I know that this is going to go all the way up to the top near this top ring. So it's going to be above this second ring here. So let's go all the way up to the top there. And now I haven't fully committed to it yet. So what that allows me to do is wrap it around here. And man, that thing just wrapped around absolutely perfect. So once I feel like it wrapped around good, I'm going to pull this off. Pull this way. I'm paying attention to that top right there. That looks amazing. The bottom there. And I'm not going to really push down on it hard right now because, again, just in case, I want to be able to adjust it a little bit. And then let's do the same thing to this side. Same thing, kind of committing to that top line right there. Because if I stay on that top line, then it'll match up when I get over to this side as well, right? So when I say I'm committing to it, I'm literally like, now I'm pushing pretty good on it to seal it, basically, to the cup. Oh, this is going to look so good. Good there. Wrapping around here. You can see my top area, how awesome it looks all the way around there. The bottom, how clean it looks on the bottom right there. Guess what? We're done with this cup. Let's put the lid on. And that's it. We have ourselves a finished black silver glitter and diamond cut black diamond SS10 rhinestones with our template from the website, therhinestoneworld.com. And now that I have all of those templates cut, honestly, a cup like this, I can probably make it in easily under a half hour. Under a half hour now that I have all the templates and everything cut. Because now I just have to brush in the stones. I don't have to cut those blue templates again. I just have to cut the glitter heat transfer vinyl, right? How amazing is that? Absolutely crazy. So, I want you guys to pick which is your favorite. Let me show you all of them. So, question is it the light amethyst? Is it the jet black? Or is it the black diamond and black silver? They all look freaking amazing, but I don't know. It's tough. Me personally, I think I'm still jet black here. Comment below, let me know which one's your favorite of these three. Alright crew, well that's it. Pretty freaking awesome. How many of you guys didn't know you could do something like this with a vinyl cutter and a heat press? So, again, going over the materials real quick. The blue material was our Magic Flock template material. That's what you cut to brush in the stones. The magic material to complete the whole process was the HTV Anything material. That's what I pressed my black silver glitter heat transfer vinyl to basically make it into a sticker. Then we layered rhinestones on top of that to make this amazing cup. Over 3,000 rhinestones. Can you imagine hand placing each of these? Right? Hey, time is money, and you're going to be able to sell this for a pretty penny, right? And I don't even want to tell you. Comment below. Let me know what you think you would sell a full rhinestone and glitter cup like this, because you would be amazed at what you can get for something like this. Don't underprice yourself, okay? This is unique. Make it unique. Make them pay for it. So again, links to all of the products I use in the description below, plus the 60% off coupon code for the website for this template to be able to use and have ready for your Cricut or your Cameo, your Graph Tech, your Roland, whichever cutter you have, doesn't matter. The cut files are ready to go for you to make this. You just need the supplies, which are also in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please, if you liked this video, make sure to click that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click that little bell right next to it, because that will send you a notification each time I do an awesome video like this to help your business. And did you know that we give away a silhouette cameo for every single Monday night? The Rhinestone World has given away now, at this moment right now, September 10th, 2020, we have given away 206 silhouette cameos for free during our free trainings. Get the point? Hey, we train you. We teach you how to do it. We give you ideas for your business to be more successful, because again, the more successful every one of you are, the more successful our business is as well. And I understand that coming from where all of you have, starting a business from nothing like I did, and building the finished product business up. So again, I appreciate all of your time. Very grateful for you guys sticking through this entire video to watch this entire thing. That's pretty freaking awesome. I appreciate it. You guys are all awesome. Like button, subscribe, bell, links in the description below. Let me know what you think of this video. Please comment below. We'll answer your questions, and you guys have an amazing day. Later, crew.